today. Trying to get this egg going. Got some apple chunks. The jealous devil today. This one's a little cheaper than the Fogo, but I wanted to try it out. And the guy gave me a good deal on the pack. So here's me trying it out. So Caitlin's gonna bring me up the iPad so I can read what you guys are saying. Because right now I have no idea. So we're just gonna light the egg together. Just over by the Yeti.
Okay.
Just move mine inside the house because it's frozen anyways. Starters in. If you do get a big green egg, always use a natural fire starter. Don't use something that's gassy. Because it'll leave a flavor in your egg. You good? The chickadee's water supply is frozen currently. Deer! Like 4 or 5 pieces of applewood. Nothing serious. Just a little extra flavor to it. Other than this guy's hair, that's pretty much me. Knife, steak in hand, barbecue going. I don't have a plaid shirt either with that beard. like wood burning. That's always a good sign. So I'm going to put the plate setter and the grill top in right now. And probably the pizza stone. Just gonna let that start getting up to temperature. Leaving the top vents pretty open. And once it hits about 400 degrees, we're gonna put the pizza porta into it, which is this guy. I'm gonna put that in, set it up, get it dialed in, and we can start making some bagels. Caitlin's just working on getting ready, and then she will be with you guys in that process. We make 24 bagels up. We made the dough last night, so if you want to catch up on that process, you can on the vlog. Move you guys back just a little bit. We used the Mini Max this week. So much fun. Great little egg. If somebody doesn't have the room for a large, I would totally recommend getting a Mini Max for just steaks, vegetables, fish, seafood. Like your normal everyday stuff that you would normally cook in a frying pan or in the oven, put it on the Mini Max. So good. egg a little hotter. Give it some more air. Let it breathe some more. What's this guy up? Like, it's still really cold. It might just take a little bit to warm up. Move. Get him, Deadpool. Get him. Start rolling coal. I don't know what you're talking about. I can see you looking at it, you're just like... I swear it's not me. Oh yeah, just in here.
It's not going up, it's just hanging low because of the cool dense air.
Yeah. She's lit. She's lit for sure. Just gotta get up to temperature now. Wide open again. Start capturing some of that heat inside the dome. Yeah, it's starting to get a little warm now. Really excited to do this again. Only done it one time so far. It's turned out good. I think we can do better. I'm gonna try to keep the heat a little more regulated today. Let the pan heat. I think we heated up the pan too long last time in between. We'll leave that for a little bit longer, probably another 15-ish minutes. Probably by the time Caitlin's ready to stream, this thing will be timed to put the pizza porta on, and then she'll have like 20 minutes to get the bagels ready to go. Oh yeah, 300. I'm just gonna take these 300 men, go for a walk. pretty cool to the touch. I still think one of the most fascinating things that I learned on that big green egg video is that every one of these dimples is hand carved. That's insane. Oh, the smoke's starting to smell good. Yum. Hi. You okay? Here you go. The chickadees are hanging around here today.
Good morning, guys. Turn off this for now. How's everyone doing? The Catinator. We're back. It's been so long. Feels like I haven't seen you guys. It's been so long. Good morning. Cheese. Did everyone have a good night? It's only been a couple of hours. Sammy's chilling outside watching the egg. Looks like it's heating up pretty nice there. It is a little bit cold outside today. So it might take a little bit longer to heat up. So in the meantime, maybe some of you already have coffee, but I have not been caffeinated yet. So we're gonna do something fun together this morning. We're going to make Vietnamese coffee. I think this is my first time actually making it proper at home with the right coffee and everything. This is what we got, guys. The real stuff. All we need is the sweetened condensed milk. The goods. Who has had this before? She's still dreaming of Tillamook. It's so freaking good. It's good. It's sweet. Yeah, totally. Did you have it iced or warm? I guess that makes a difference as well. So it's kind of like a French press, I guess. It's like a miniature version, because if we open this up, so this is this special little Vietnamese coffee percolator, let's say. So we screw this off, and then we have our filter on the bottom. We fill it. I looked this up just now before stream. That's how you know I've not done this before, but I also was trying to read the side of the package. There's no English really on here. So the only thing I knew what it meant, I think, is 20 grams. And then we need like 65 mils of water. So 20 grams of coffee, which I'm guessing is around 3 tablespoons worth. So we put our coffee grounds in, twist on the tamper until the grounds are nice and tight. Then we pour a couple tablespoons of water first. Obviously, it's gonna be hot water. This is not a cold brew, because that would take about 12 hours to do. So a hot water, 2 tablespoons to start to bloom the coffee, and then the rest of the water after that. Yeah, it's so good iced. I don't know if we'll ice it today, probably, just because I feel like it needs the extra water in it. But maybe iced coffee is not the best thing to do today when it's like in the minus temperatures. This is early for us, guys. It's usually not this cold yet. I'm gonna get this pot of water going while we prep our coffee station. Nobody got time for that. Bring on the Keurig. Usually we do French press in the mornings. Really easy. Either a cold brew or a hot brew. It's so simple. Grind the coffee, put the water in. Good to go. Porous. French porous. Fire up your bun. Yes. Oh. You have one? So Trung Nguyen, the legend house blend coffee. This is the real deal. I got this from a little Vietnamese place in Victoria. It's called Saigon Charcoal Grill. It's a Vietnamese spot that's family run. And they had the coffee there to buy. So it was $15 for these 2 packs. But this is gonna last us quite a while, I think. So I justified it because this is like a treat for us. You guys both have buns? That's amazing. It was your grandfather's? I like how it says the #1 coffee on the bag. Trung Nguyen, the #1 coffee, house blend. That's all you get to know. Smells really nutty. Roasty toasty. Are you guys super exact when you measure out your coffee? You're like, I must do tablespoons, or do you just eyeball it? Come on, little guy. almost smells like chocolatey. 1, 2. Three. Yeah, just eyeball it. 6 scoops into the filter. Good to go. Yeah, I love dark coffee too. Just want Sam to smell this, so you can smell this goodness that I'm smelling in my face. Like,
Does still like chocolate.
it's like dessert.
Hazelnutty.
Yeah.
Wow. That smells real.
Exciting. And then actually, since the grill is probably almost there as well, we should get our water starting to boil for our bagels. Because we have 3 times as much as we did the other night. So it's going to take a little bit longer, but very much so worth it. Okay, try and even that out. Just said screw it down until it's even with the grounds. That's touching. Oh, maybe it's not touching. There we go. Bagel. Yeah, today we make bagels. Yeah, the bagel dough we did yesterday on stream. We're just making a mess here, but that's okay. And then today we're gonna bake them. Let's open our sweetened condensed milk. Right now, we're making a Vietnamese coffee to get our day started because it's just about 11 a.m. here. So now the fun part, put as much or as little sweetened condensed milk as you want. I usually go like about a tablespoon worth. Maybe more.
Needs more.
It's hard to spoon out of here. It's really liquidy right now. More, more, more. Oh, it'll be even messier if I pour it. Yum. Our water is like 5 seconds away from being ready. Clean up our area. Put our things back on. Our little percolators. So cute. I think I can aim with this little pot. Nope. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. When you try and pour something out of a pot and it just runs down the side instead. Yeah, one of the largest. I guess every pot needs to have a spout on the side, hey?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, perfect. Sam says he's ready to go.
Like it won't take me long to get it going.
Should start to see some dripping here.
What, you just did the blooming, right? Or no?
I guess it's blooming.
You did the 2 tablespoons first?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's starting.
Yeah, just wait.
So you gotta bloom it. How's it going, D-Lan? Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's starting. Says if it takes too long to drip, it might be clogged. So we'll see. It says when you bloom it, that's when the water releases CO2 from the coffee and the grounds expand. Oh no, we'll get it rolling. And then we can just set those aside. Sam's getting the pizza porta on the grill. You guys want to see that? I'll switch to outside. I'll put these aside for now and then get our bagel stuff prepping. When those are all dripped through, then we get to drink them. And I'll just leave some of this hot water on the side in case we feel like we need a little bit more, because it is gonna be strong. All right, so nice big pot out, boil our bagels. Oh, I didn't even know Sam was taking a video here. Oops. The porta potty. Wait, what? The pizza porta. Okay, I'm gonna fill my pot halfway with water.
Was that wide open? What was that? There you go, that's what don't get hot.
And then I'll go grab the bagels.
Now instead of the egg exhausting the air at the top, the air is going in the bottom of the egg, going around the dome, and then coming out of the front of the box. So now you want to
Medium-high
add as much
heat.
air as you can to get it to 500
And then this
degrees,
is
and then
one
it'll start
specialty
tapering
ingredient
off
that
from
you
here.
will need to make
Maintain
bagels
500
properly
degrees.
is
Normally,
barley
the
malt
egg exhausts
syrup.
air at the top. So you
Pretty
get
easy
air
to
go
find,
out,
I would say.
up and around and out. This makes it more of a convection style. Also, if I put the groove at the bottom to supply air, it'd be like a convection oven almost. But this shouldn't take long to get to 475. Probably about 10-15 minutes.
You want me to come help you bring the bagels over?
No, I can bring it over.
All of them?
I'll take two. I'll
Okay.
take two and then I'll
Okay.
bring one over.
Hee hee hee.
Like the base, the coals look really good.
Nice.
Should be a good cook.
Wakefields. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So someone was asking earlier the difference of Montreal style bagels to New York. And yes, they are both derived from Jewish origin. But the Montreal bagels, so we're using maple syrup, which is a big time Canadian ingredient. And then they're supposed to be just a little bit flatter compared to the New York bagels, as well as having a little bit of a bigger hole in the middle. So check these out, guys. We whipped these up yesterday, last night, really, on stream. Uncover them. So what, we put these in the fridge at 8 p.m. and it is now 11 a.m. So they did a slow rise. Have I ever tried rainbow bagels? No. And I probably wouldn't unless it was all naturally dyed. Because food coloring is not really my jam. Have you tried them? Yeah, Jay. Yeah, pick the one with the smallest hole in the center so that you don't lose any of your cream cheese. You're smart, Trauma. You're smart. Guys, our coffee might be plugged. Ooh, that's our healthy smoothie. Our morning fruits and vegetables and protein. Oh, I'm just making a mess. Oh gosh. All right, pot is heating up. And then, after we do the bagels, we're making minestrone. Some soup. Doing a little bit of meal prep. This is a good
so
spot.
cold.
This is a good thing
so
to use up your turkey leftovers.
Yeah, rain freeze is so cold.
Why'd you chug it so fast? Okay, so we have sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and everything but the bagel seasoning.
Did it.
Congratulations. I don't know what you win.
High five.
Okay, high five. Van Al Handyman. 18 months in a row. Thank you so much. That's my pops, guys. Anyone needs a handyman, it's us. Hello, Matt. Did you have a good night last night? Welcome back. BGE stands for Big Green Egg, which is what Sam's going to check out right now. It is a charcoal grill / smoker. That's the one right there. So we got the wood-fired pizza or baking attachment in there. And Annie, so the toppings for the bagels, so we're going to boil these and then they're gonna get sticky and then we put the toppings on right before they bake. Obviously, if we put the toppings on before we boil them, they would all just fall into the water. Sam's looking for his phone. It's the camera that's on the grill right now. It must be the weekend.
It's the freaking weekend.
All right, so as soon as this water starts boiling on the stove, we can boil our bagels. It's 30 seconds aside, that's it. So 1 minute per bagel-ish. We'll do 8 at a time. And then keep rolling from there. Obviously, we can have a bagel snack if we get hungry.
Oh yeah.
Cream cheese is on the other side.
Yeah.
And maybe I can quickly whip up some smoked salmon into it while you're baking them.
Sure.
We'll see. We'll see. Just whip it up. It's an apron. And that is not rude. Don't feel bad to ask questions. Yeah, everything bagels. That is what it's all about. So yeah, at some point Zach will be coming over to pick up a dozen of these. 20 bucks a dozen.
Just do all everything bagel.
Do them all everything?
Yeah.
I feel like some of these have some big pockets. Right? Okay.
Holy.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God.
We're good. Careful with the barley malt syrup because it's sugar, so it will go over. Stop it. We're gonna skim this stuff. And it'll stop boiling over. That's all we need to do. Boom. There we go, guys. Hello.
Ready for some bagels?
Well, we just had breakfast, but yeah.
Cognac in the syrup? What? In bagels?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Andre can't.
Yeah.
Can't eat them.
Everything bagel. Sesame seed, sea salt,
But it puts us
dried garlic, dried onion,
bread.
and poppy seeds.
Yeah. I want to ask Caitlin if she remembers the first time, her first experience with Vietnamese coffee.
Do I remember it? No.
Remember when we used to take you guys to the Happy Cow? That's where you learned how to drink
Oh.
Vietnamese coffee.
Nice.
You used to drink mine, and I'm pretty sure you were high off the condensed milk for the next 2 days.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and do you remember the shrimp they used to make in the, like, they deep fry it in a tempura batter, and then they made some sweet kind of mayonnaise, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Does anyone still make that?
they do.
Just do like a chili, sweet chili. And then put it in the
Let's do this.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Okay, guys, so 30 seconds
Oh, we were
aside.
watching, Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives or whatever, and Peaceful was on last night.
really?
Yeah, they were talking about, they had a
Let's get this
special
going again.
on there about, places that
These are really fluffy.
ended up opening, like
It might have been a little bit too long for proofing, but we'll see.
Fox Brothers Barbecue.
We'll see.
Can't remember what state they were in, but then they had the Peaceful guy on.
And he opened 3.
We went there with you guys one time, right?
And
go.
Okay, Schmidt, come on, we're gonna go for walks. You gonna put your coat on, go for walks?
Look, she's making soup and bagels now.
Cognac. I don't have any cognac. Makes the bagel taste more rustic. That's pretty cool. I will note that for next time, Matt. Where did you learn that? You can see how the barley malt really does put some extra color onto there as well. So did you use the peel last time, Sam? Okay, so I'll just semolina or cornmeal the peel outside then, so I don't have to make a mess in here. And just dress them on the pan like this, because they won't stick at all.
This is better than last time already.
It is. I think it might be a touch overproofed, just because of some of the bigger bubbles, but we'll see. We'll see once they bake. It might be perfect. You just don't really want too much big holes in the bagel. Now we shake our seasoning on. Used to do this almost every morning at the brewery. We'd serve them with beer cheese and lox as well. Some creme fraiche. Come on, little guy. And some people would even come in and like buy a dozen or so. Oh no. Oh, mine's almost dead actually too. Your grandpa is the one that taught you that, Matt. He used to do a lot of bread making and stuff. Very cool. Well, thanks for sharing. I like to learn new stuff. Favorite bagel topping? I mean, I always love cream cheese with smoked salmon and dill. But like a blueberry bagel with cream cheese, really good too. I guess it depends on the type of bagel. Season it up, and then your grill is ready, Sam? Oh. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get the grill's ready. Yeah, I can do it. No one's gonna see it.
Oh. Word. Word. Sam's just setting up a camera for outside because his phone died. Just a sec. Bacon, egg, and cheese. I did a sausage, egg, and cheese bagel the last day when we were leaving New York from one of the bodegas. I was like, I need this. I need to do this. And it was really good. Really, really good. I'll bring it out for you. There's the semolina. I mean, we still have 2 more batches to do. I think our coffees are almost ready too. Am I selling this? Yeah, we are. We're giving some to Zach. Said, hey, do you want a dozen bagels for 20 bucks? And he says, yeah. So there it is. There it is. All right, back over to the stove. Next batch. Keep it rolling. Actually, I'm gonna wait just a touch longer. Just because I know the bagel Sam just put in is gonna take about 10 minutes. Yeah, is Sam hungry again? Need to fix this. Blind, because I'm blinded. You got 6 in that time? Sweet. You take a dozen too, Matt? It could be a thing. Okay. Okay, the first batch is in. Maybe this one, yes. This one I'll get going in a couple minutes. But those won't be going until probably half an hour-ish, right? 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why do you have to do those right now?
I don't have to.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can start your soup and I'll...
Okay. Plans are changing.
How long was it? 5?
5, turn 5. Okay. Going on bagel hiatus for a sec until we get the camera set up back outside for you guys. Because it's not as fun if you can't see what's going on. So in the meantime, Sam has asked that we start making our soup together. You'll pay for the FedEx delivery next day? Hey, we can seriously make this happen, Matt. We can make this happen. I'm sure it's not that expensive either. I'm gonna take this off so it doesn't boil over, but it'll stay nice and warm. Matt will take a dozen. He'll pay for the FedEx next day shipping.
Okay.
Okay, there goes the other dozen then. That's it. We're sold out. I've sent food things. Like I've sent cookies.
Vegetables or fruits.
Yeah, just no vegetable, fruit, meat, dairy is an interesting one. But I've sent cookies to Annie and who else? Death. And they got them no problem. All right, here are the recipes we're using today. So the second one there is the minestrone soup. Very, very basic soup for sure. And like I said earlier, great way to use up your turkey leftovers. With a name like minestrone, obviously, Italian origin there. And it's usually just made with vegetables, pasta or rice, sometimes both, and it can include beans, or I'm gonna do chickpeas today. And just kind of get creative with it. There's no real rules, and there are a ton of variations on minestrone. Which is why we're meal prepping it today, really. Because it'll stay in the fridge easily for like 5 days. A 9-course meal. I would love that. Can you deliver these packages about 10 minutes apart from each other in sequence? Yeah, all meat. All meat. Okay, so we have carrot, celery, onion. So starting with our mirepoix. And then I have green beans to cut up. I got a zucchini to put into there. Squash could be good. I might pick a little bit of kale from outside. So there's our zucker, some green beaners. And then I thought orzo would be nice with the chickpeas. And I'm gonna cheat a little bit because Sam bought these on sale. So we're gonna cheat with a little bit of chicken broth. I think I'm just gonna coarsely chop them, Matt. I mean, basic rule for putting your vegetables into soup if you're not blending it is they just need to be bite-sized. Something that you can easily eat with a spoon.
You're not gonna bust up the slab chop?
Yeah, slap chop. Pap, 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 pap. So let's start with our mirepoix. This can all go together in the same bowl. And then we'll do the zucchini and beans in a separate bowl because those aren't gonna take as long to cook. Amazon was shipping turkeys within a 2-hour window on Thanksgiving in certain areas. What? That's insane. Yeah, not as good as yours, that's for sure. It's not okay.
You're not okay?
Onions in chat because I'm crying. Help.
You need to hype it up.
Yeah.
Hype it up.
All right, just set that aside. We'll chop everything at one time. It is super fresh. It's a white onion, not a yellow onion. I've been liking those better lately. Peel our carrot. Obviously try and get organic vegetables if you can. I know it can be a little bit expensive, but I think it's worth it. So, anyone celebrating Thanksgiving still this weekend, or are most of the festivities done now? It's like weekend you just take to relax and hang out. You're done just relaxing? How's your mom, by the way, Matt? Okay, that's all trimmed up. We do have to wash the celery just because dirt likes to hide in the bottom part here. She's doing well. You guys are still waiting. Good. Well, as long as she stays strong, then you guys are fine. Thanks, Wakefield. Perfect. We'll be back tomorrow. We're actually smoking some ribs outside. So stay tuned for that. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm happy you found us too. Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Happy with how these are going. None of them are sticking. Nothing is going nice, golden brown on the bottom. It's nice.
Your dad just had a 15-inch stent put in his thigh. He may have to get another one in the other leg now too. What? Holy smokes, man. Sending some positive vibes your way. All right. Where my bowls at? Put those over there. Not need that yet. Hey, that means nothing, man. You're not gonna be dead by the time you're 50. Don't even say that. You're hilarious. All right, so cut this into like 4 to 6 inch lengths. It's just easier to chop that way. And then do like 1/2 inch pieces are good. If you wanna go smaller, by all means, you can cut it smaller. Just know that it'll take you a little bit longer, but it will look really nice. And it's perfect for practicing your knife skills. I think this is where I actually got a lot of my knife skills from, was making soups like this. Because everything has to be really consistent in size. You just blend everything. I mean, I do love blended soups for that fact. They're so easy. But if you have the time, it's nice to chop your veggies. What is it, 11:15? Heck, if we keep going at this rate, we might have this soup done within the next 45 minutes. I have some turkey sausage to crumble into this soup. I thought that would be an interesting way to kind of switch things up. You don't like the texture, Matt. That's a big thing for you, hey, with veggies? Is the texture is what throws you off. All right, so our onion. Want to match the size of the celery now. First ones, Sammy? First ones are done. Let's see. I don't know if you want to put them right on the board or what. A plate. Holy. Those are really puffy. Yum. Look at this little guy in the middle. They're looking good. It smells amazing. Really does smell like it's wood fired. Obviously it's still really hot, but the bottom's really nice. Look at this one. Doesn't even have a hole in the middle. They're really light though. Usually bagels are really dense, right? These don't feel as dense, but they do have that nice kind of crispy crust. So let's let these cool off for just a couple minutes before we rip into them. Just do this. We'll have a peek, sneak a peek right up there. Torture. The bottom looked like a butt. Yeah, I probably did.
Okay, you can go again.
Okay, Sam says I can go again. Perfect.
I was already at 20%, so.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Try and get these done before we get bageling. This is a big onion. And yeah, Matt, it does seem really fresh. So crisp. A bagel thief on the loose. Send help! Oh. I think we need the wort, guys, to make it less bready. It's still pretty bready in the middle. Or the other thing was we need to put the barley malt in the recipe itself, inside the dough, and not just in the boiling water. The greenness of the outside tells you if the onion's really fresh. Yeah, it's true. Okay, time for a little snacky. What is going on, Stream Elements? This little guy in the middle is mine. Mm-hmm. Sorry guys, I had to blow my nose. That onion got me good. Hi, Shot. How are you? All right, let's go back over to the stovetop. Boil some more. "30 seconds aside. So sticky. Hey, Oompa Loompa, how's it been? And thank you, iShot. This is our second time doing bagels at home here. So far, so good. Yeah, order those hot wings. Clear you out.
Boom.
We're back. We're back in action. You having a good weekend, iShot? Definitely good chew. Next. They stuck together. No. A bit sleepy. I feel a bit sleepy. I think I'm just a touch like tired. I need to rest today, but feeling good.
You have a stir stick.
It's time to get caffeinated. We made a Vietnamese coffee this morning, iShot.
They're pretty good.
Excuse me, please.
Yep. AKA, move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Oh no! Fights out! I'm on a punch show! Lights out!
It kind of is like fry bread. Is that the same as bannock?
Yeah.
But it's not fried, it's boiled and then baked. I've never fried a bagel. That's one thing we never deep fried, Sam. Why didn't we do a deep fried bagel?
I got a good angle.
You're in the oven.
I'm in the oven.
Sam's got the oven view for you guys. Ready? We're going out. We're going back out. So 10 minutes for these, 5 minutes, then we rotate them, and then another 5 minutes. Ho, 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 yes, that works. So many poppy seeds. I think he's just dusting the bagels up right now so they don't stick when he puts them on. And I check our coffee. Sweet. And that is that. All of the water is gone. Really good. You just need to pan it left a bit. Okay, stir our coffee into our sweetened condensed milk. This is really strong. Do you want a little bit of the extra water in? Oh, I forgot. Or we just ice it. We're feeling icy. We're warm inside here, so don't have to worry about being too cold drinking an iced coffee. It's not really a winter beverage. Heck yeah. We'll boil these last round of bagels and then we will focus solely on the soup after this. Quite a simple soup to make as well. You got the ices? And this coffee is really strong, guys, so just be careful. Don't want to OD. So yes, it is recommended that you put ice in it or extra water. You can see how dark it is, right? Yum. Let's try it. Oh, yes. Mama, this is for you. We're drinking coffee. Oh no, some ice fell out. How are you, Mama? Oh, look at the bagels. Beautiful. Beauty. Okay, 5 more minutes on those. The drink thing is just to have fun. It's not about having an alcoholic drink. Mostly just to keep me hydrated or caffeinated while I stream so that I don't forget. We are doing very well, Mama. Thank you for asking. Okay, this, let's do this view. So I'm gonna boil off the rest of these bagels since those ones are over halfway done. Can I have a touch of that too, please? All of the wedding plans sorted, pretty much. Just some last minute things. Have to book a couple more things, talk to the space that we're hosting the event at just to double check stuff that's included and not included and then go from there. But yeah, almost done considering we're like almost at 6 months away. So good, Sammy. Like I am instantly awake.
Oh, wow. Forgot how good that was.
I am getting excited now for the wedding though, Mama. Being out of the restaurant, like I can actually focus and enjoy all of the stuff leading up to it. Yours is all sorted now? Yeah, just the spending money to scrape together, right? That's like the biggest part, is you just have to be picky with what you actually want and need. Okay, this bagel is utter perfection to me. Are you guys doing it in Vegas again, Mama? Is that where your son is getting married? This one's fighting with me. Fight me, bagel. It's a little bit sticky. Get off! A little bit of water. There you go. And yes, I did just stick my hands in the boiling pot. They're getting married in Planet Hollywood. So cool. And that's where you guys are staying. That's gonna be really fun. I like that hotel. Yeah, we saw and also heard in the news that actually the space that we are getting married at, they sold the company to a different company, but that hasn't affected anything, which is nice. It's just a little bit difficult for me to book a couple things because I'm not there. It's like I'm a province over, so it's hard for me to be there for everything. But we have 6 months to cover everything. We're fine. They're staying in a villa, but Papa and you like your comfort. Nice, peaceful, quiet time. We need brown paper bags for all of our baked goods, guys. There's a bubble. Boop. I guess. Gotta get the business going. All right. Look at those. Those ones are coming out. We have do this. So we'll put our seasoning on. This is the last 8. So this will make it 24 that we've cooked. So we did a couple dozen. And you notice how they look flat when you take them out of the boiling water? And then as soon as they start baking, they puff back up. It's pretty magical. Because right now they look pretty ugly. I will say that. Not super appetizing. They're kind of funny looking. In the best way. All right, so now we can focus on making the minestrone soup for lunch. So we got a little bagel appetizer, and then we can have our soup after. You're not going on a holiday to do the same shit there, or yeah, same shit there over there. It's true. Is that yours and Papa's first time in Vegas? Because we should send you a little list of spots to check out. Like just some different things that might be fun for you. Trauma wants to know if you got cold feet. No, he has his woolen socks on with his Birkenstocks. He's good. He's good, Trauma. Okay, one last peek. Whew, take the plate off of that bowl and all I can smell is onions. We better cut these carrots quick. These carrots are nice and thin, so I think I'll just cut them into quarters. Nice little bite of carrot in there. Who's had minestrone soup before in chat? It's a pretty basic Italian soup. You never made it yourself, Cookie. You so should. I really like it with poultry. Thank you for the follow. I don't want to say that username because that's so TOS, but very creative. Sakadik. Thank you for the follow. You like it, Mama, but you've not made it? Well, now you guys get to see how it's made. Here's our second round coming in. Oh gosh, we're just gonna make a bagel pile, Sammy? You're okay with that? You can't even bake cookies correctly? Oh no. Well, you need to practice more then, that's all.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, welcome in. You're gonna change your username if I teach you how to cook? Yes. But I don't want you to change your username. I like it. Mama, you made a chicken noodle throughout the week. It was lovely. Even though you say it yourself. Well, I'm sure it was delicious. Usually if you think something is good, it's good. You would know if it wasn't. And that's also an important thing with cooking, is knowing how to critique what you cook and if you can make it better or maybe some things you could change. You gotta be honest with yourself. You can't just say everything is good, because sometimes things don't turn out how you want. All right, so here's our mirepoix bowl. Carrot, onion, and celery, chopped up pretty small in there. Now we can roll into our other veggies. So zucchini and green bean is what I chose. Broccoli, cauliflower, spinach. What else? Squash. There are many, many options for vegetables to go into this soup. So have fun with it. Nice trauma, 14K and climbing. Yeah, come on, 50K. I think Sam said he was like 10K away from his meal request. You searched for Montreal and you ended up here? Well, we're making bagels. So we're making Montreal bagels, Sakadik. So that's why you ended up here, because this is what we have going on. Oh, Cookie, you're getting close too. Sam doesn't count. I don't even know what he wants to request, but he's like very serious about it. He's like, I deserve this. I saved up all my points, so that's not fair. I was like, okay. Yeah, imagine that trauma. I mean, we do want to start cooking together more for you guys. Okay, so this zook, I think I'll cut it into 3 lengths this way first, and then we'll make cubes. Nice little zooker. You've been in Montreal for the last 10 months and you didn't know you guys had anything besides poutine. Yeah, bagels. You know what, Sagadik? I have never been to Montreal. So I'm just hoping that these are pretty authentic. Let's cut this in half. It'll be easier for us. We're thirsty. Yeah. Electrical longboard. Cheers. We made a Vietnamese coffee a little bit ago. So this is what I'm going to sip on for you. Thank you. Cheers, friends. So last round of bagels in the oven, and we are working on our minestrone soup for lunch. It's an oven, smoker, and a grill. Gotta spend those juicy points. I mean, you can always save them for a meal request. If you've ever wanted to make something and maybe you're a little bit scared or don't know how, that's what that's for. Save up 50K points and you can get me to make something on stream.
For you.
For you.
For me.
And if you don't want to do it that way, you can always donate for a little bit of ingredients for your dish, and I'll still do the meal request, whether it's bits or PayPal. That's how I like to do it. No.
Oh.
I'm not dealing with an overly caffeinated Sammy today. You're bad at saving? Yeah, but you'll try.
Yip, 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 yip.
Do I have a second lapel mic? Sadly, no, but I do have the Yeti that I can do outside if you want to hear it. We have the Yeti set up out there for Sam. I don't know, how much would a second mic cost? Was that the expensive part or was it the receiver? Second mic would be about 200. So we are wanting to make some stream upgrades for next year. That might be a thing because Sammy's going to be around on stream a lot more. So that might be a good investment. So he can have his own microphone too. The only thing is we just have to remember to not talk over each other. Yeah, or you can just be Matt and make a request. So look at the difference in how those bagels look. From when they first went in, they were so ugly. Now they look amazing. Oh no. Yeah, I seriously love getting bits. I will say that. And it's really good for me being a Canadian because then I actually get more, since it is in American currency to begin with. When it gets converted over, I actually get more. So that's a win-win for everyone, I think. Thank you, electrical longboard. I can get you a link, Trauma. I can. Just a sec. SKXSW. Is it the SD1 Pro? What is this? No.
What?
There we go. That's the one?
Yeah. Oh, it's $100. American. So just take that.
Well, Trauma just wanted the link so he could see what it was. There it is. Trauma, that's what it is. So that's the transmitter, and then the mic comes with it, yeah?
No, I think you have to add the mic, which is that right there. ME2.
Lavalier.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
That's what I said, about $250.
See, and then that. Okay, so those are what it is, and we will be looking into that for the new year for sure. So microphone is on the list. Another thing that we will be upgrading for 2020 is the lights. So we want to get some Corsair or Elgato key lights. Thank you for the biddies. Spoiled. And I will let you know, electrical longboard, that all of those bits right now that you're donating are going towards a new kitchen sink for us. We're just about halfway there on the goal, which is amazing, to be honest. All right, let's get into these green beans. And then I think we can start making our soup because the bagels are almost done, the last batch. Oh, that's how you're doing it. See, when we watch ads, Cookie! Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Freaking spoiled. Thank you, Cookie. So yeah, us watching ads as a Canadian, we get 2 bits from every ad, and we only get like a certain amount of ads per day. So it's way, way easier. At least we've heard so from Americans to get bits from ads. So do that. And don't even give them to me all the time. Give them to some other people too. You know what, Sammy? I think we're gonna wait until tomorrow to do the giveaway. So we'll do the charity giveaway tomorrow for St. Jude. These are all the names that we get to choose from. So there are as many names as dollars that we have raised. So right now, we set our goal high after we crushed it in the first 3 days. So we're at 1,235 names to choose from in that. So every dollar that you donate to the charity, this is ending tomorrow, guys, gets a draw into the giveaway. We're drawing 2 names for some swag bags. And Sam said if we get to $2,000, we will draw 2 extra names as well. So we'll draw 4 names in total. We're gonna put lots of beans in here, guys. And the entire team, let me say this, has already crushed the goal. So we, as a team, have already had to raise our goal once. And I think we've almost doubled it. So let's cut these beans into no longer than 1-inch pieces.
Graham demolished his.
Yeah. And also, I know a lot of the streamers are continuing to raise money throughout December. We might do like one extra stream to do something extra. Maybe closer to Christmas, we'll do like a cookie stream or something for the kids. But we have a different type of raffle starting December as well. That may or may not involve some aprons. So a little bit of a Christmas giveaway for you guys to thank everyone for the great year. Once again, rolling into year 3 now in January. Look at those. Back. Trauma. How's that Turk looking? Yeah, one of the special aprons. Exactly, Mama. Because we got one, when? In October? From our friend. So we have a denim one. And then we might even do a custom one to give away. So someone will win the denim one, and then somebody will also win a custom one that they can design themselves. Yeah, the cookbook. It is coming together, Cookie. So I submitted 3 recipes for that book. I know the team wants to have it released so that we can use it by Christmas time because it is a holiday themed e-cookbook. But it is going to be lovely. They cost a fortune, but if you win one, it doesn't cost you anything. Now that's how to do it, Mama. All right, so zucchini and green beans. All right, other things going in our soup. We have some orzo and chickpeas. So I'm gonna open up the can of chickpeas, get that ready, as well as a can of plum tomatoes. I might actually go check the other side to see if we have some crushed tomatoes instead of this. That's the last one, Sammy?
Yep.
Do you know if we had crushed as well on the other side? I didn't know whether or not we did. Yeah, that's the best way, Mama. We're making it really easy. And it will be a subscriber giveaway as well. To thank all of my lovely subscribers for all the support. Rinse the juice out of those chickpeas. Ooh, they're like thick. Sammy's checking on tomatoes for us. All right, so basic soup instructions is we're gonna first saute our mirepoix. So let's turn our soup pot on to a medium-high heat to start and take our coffee water out. And I always like to use olive oil when making soup, especially when there's lots of vegetables in this soup. Yes, nice, thank you.
Yes!
Yes, we got the diced tomatoes. So enough olive oil to cover the bottom because we don't want our veggies to stick and then burn on. And plus olive oil is good for you. So nothing wrong with that. Last round of bagels are, I believe, coming out. And then we are focusing on this soup. That's it, Sam? Okay. I'm gonna switch to over here then. Perfect, guys. We just need one more plate to all grab. Oh, he's switching it. Check out those bagels. Huh? Lovely. Yum. 3 plates of bagels. Yeah. Now our friend's got to come pick up his bagels. We're done. I think it's time to add our mirepoix into our pot. Let's get our soup spoon out as well. Complex pineapple. Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that because, yeah, you are from the area where bagels are a big thing, and these turned out really great. I'm really, really happy with them. I mean, this is only our second attempt, and one thing I do want to make them proper is to access some wort from a brewery, so sugar water, and that makes them even better. Hi, Paul.
I also like the fact that they're chefs, so that they're gonna understand. Or
Yeah.
be like really thrilled to see what happens.
Yeah.
Also ask them for some green.
I will when I see him. How's your weekend, Polish? Yeah, we put maple syrup into the bagel dough, which is why they're like Montreal style. Boom. Yeah, and they're wood fired.
So if I got it for the extra large, since I got the tiers already, I could probably do about 40 bagels at a time.
You guys, if we got an extra tier in the grill, we could bake more bagels at one time. On the big one, yeah.
So
Hi,
you-
Hojerific.
So you could do fresh bagels at the site when I'm doing the brisket, and you just fucking slap them in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brisket on a bagel? Would you or would you not eat that? Okay, so this mirepoix, probably gonna cook for a good 10-ish minutes. I do wanna get some color on it, just we will get more flavor in our soup that way. So until it turns golden brown. Also a couple of aromatics that we can add still, some garlic, some nice fresh herbs are always good. Nice polish, taking it easy, sanded some plaster, putting off final skim coats. Yeah, we'll just put those off. Time, yeah, don't forget the Tonys. Tony's would actually go really good in here. Okay, how much orzo? A cup? A cup of orzo? Is that gonna be too much? We have chickpeas too.
No,
Okay.
no, you 2 cups.
We do have basil, Matt. Sadly, not from the garden, but I have a nice plethora of fresh herbs that we can chop up. Just measuring out our orzo to put in at the end. Otherwise, that'll cook and go mushy on us. Yeah, the bagel duel. Do you accept this? Hojerific and Polish are dueling over the bagels. Everyone be aware.
Oh, that smells so good.
Ooh, we even have tarragon. Also, Matt, I thought you would like to know that we have herb and sage turkey sausage going in here. So yes, it is not meatless. Do not fret. The meat is here. Should we do some elephant garlic in here?
No, use the Russian.
Sammy says Russian red. He says no. Some parsley. Bones for bagels. Hey, Scaramouche, how are you? Polsh won. Oh no, Cookie, you lost them all. Oh, Matt, you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you feel better soon. They want you to order over $20 worth of food because how busy they are. I hate that. I tried to buy ice cream from a spot last weekend for my grandma's birthday.
That wasn't busy.
Yeah, it was not busy, and they're like, sorry, we have a minimum charge of $10 to use card. And I was like, well, the ice cream doesn't cost $10 though.
Bye.
Bye. You just woke up, Polsh. Man, we're having some Vietnamese coffee. We got some Trung Nguyen from Saigon Grill. And this is so good, giving me life. You've never, Polsh? Okay, Google, when you Google the Vietnamese coffee, click on the one from the site called Walks of Life. W-O-K.
We used that guy who made 4 dozen at a time, like at least per fire. We'd make money.
Okay, let's give these veggies a stir. Just peeling the garlic while I wait. Polish, this is something I can send you as well. Oh yeah. All right. Now that this is starting to release some liquid, I'm just gonna turn down our heat to more around medium than high. Just put parchment in the bottom or something just to line it. Minimal of $10 to use a credit card is because of credit card processing fees. I do know that. This is a spot that has been around for like 40 years though. Just order lots of extra soup, Matt, and you'll have good food to eat during the week. Yeah, people should always get at least $11 worth of ice cream anyways. Okay, you called me out. You called me out, Hoju. Your banana cream pie didn't make the dinner menu. Why? What happened, Trauma? Oh yeah, we're starting to brown up. I'm gonna throw a couple of bay leaves in here. That's a bag of bagels. Heck, I'd be happy if I got that. All right, I'm gonna mince the garlic into here now. Polish, the Vietnamese coffee looks pretty good. It is addictive for sure. Basically, just have coffee with your pre-workout meal though, so you're not a big fan of coffee in general. Worth trying sometime. Totally, totally. It's a good experience. Okay, so the banana cream pie is already made, but you guys are serving the pumpkin. Well, then you're good, Trauma. Yeah, more for you. There's a positive out of this situation.
Exactly.
All of the garlic. Maze. Definitely don't waste any of this, because that'll cook down. All right, mix that in. Let it cook for about a minute more. We don't add the garlic with the onion right at the beginning because it will burn a lot quicker. It's more sugary. And burnt garlic tastes really bitter if you're not careful with it. Oh, a banana cream pie flavored casein, yes. I forgot about casein protein. It's so thick. I feel like you're cheating on your noms, but you've been having trouble keeping up with the calories on your workout days. It is hard, yeah. When you're like, hey, I have to eat this much food. How do you eat that much? That was a hard thing for me too. All right. Let's add in our canned tomatoes. So just some diced tomatoes. And then the chicken broth or vegetable broth, whatever you feel like. Yeah, I'm cheating today, guys. I think this might be a first. But I'm trying to clear out some of our stock from the pantry. The subtotal before taxes and delivery has to be 20 bucks? Matt, they are trying to take your money. Hey, Taz. Good morning, man. Hopefully you're getting caffeinated. Good to see you. A cup of cottage cheese? I used to do that all the time. That was like one of my go-to snacks. Yeah, how good is this soup? Exactly. So 2 liters of chicken broth. Yeah, Matt, what kind of soup is it? Asian soup? Like a noodle soup? Okay, so we're gonna let this come up to a simmer. Smells really nice and garlicky. In the meantime, let's chop up all the fresh herbs. And then we also have to crumble in our sausage near the end though, because we don't want to overcook the sausage and make it like rubbery in texture. We'll just put that to this side with our chickpeas, our orzo, green beans, and zucchini. Oh, nice, egg drop soup. Yeah, or you were. $30 worth of egg drop soup though? Yeah, you should get in touch. Tell them what's up. Let's do this. So basil for sure with an Italian soup. Ooh, and it looks like I have to use it up. So let's just take all of that. We'll pick through. Thought a little bit of tarragon would be really nice too.
Your parents agree. That's a bag of bagels. That's worth 20 bucks. We paid more for bagels downtown at the bagelry.
At Solly's?
No, not at Sully's. Those are $3.50 a piece.
Solly's bagels are $3.50?
Yeah. I'm pretty
Wow.
sure. They're not cheap.
Yeah, Polish. Man, soup, especially in the winter time, one of the easiest things.
And it's so good for lunch.
It's so good. Yeah, it's so good to reheat. I mean, it gets better as it ages. Even though this basil is a little bit bruised, guys, that's okay because we're cooking it anyways, so it's probably not gonna stay beautiful, bright green. Basil doesn't love a ton of heat on it. It doesn't love a lot of heat and it doesn't love a lot of cold. Yeah, soup is definitely my go-to. I mean, how many soups have we made together on stream in the last couple of weeks? Quite a few. You always wait the next day to have any? That's smart, Polish. Nice willpower. I usually can't wait. I can't wait.
It's like it's only 346. There's no way.
All right, chop up our tarragon and then our basil, and I have some parsley as well. And I'll pick some thyme from outside. Put a little bit of that in there, and then our sausage has sage in it. So that'll be really nice with the poultry. Your soups just aren't that good. So you have to let it meld overnight. See, but that's important. It's like you're honest with yourself and you know you're cooking. So you know that it's gonna taste better if you leave it a day. That's just being smart.
Smart.
Yeah, Matt, we already added like 3 cloves of garlic. It's already in the soup. Don't even worry. Yeah, it's gonna be garlicky, which is good for you. That's a good ingredient. I'm just gonna pile all this basil up Just give it a rough chop. Yeah, you must have missed it during your rant. I don't know if that's as much of a rant as it is just like expressing your opinion of something crazy. We all agree with you, Matt. Hey, Polish, I was gonna tell you that we have an extra seat in the work van. If that's ever something that interests you. We have an empty seat that needs to be filled. We need a new handyman to add to the team.
Who?
Telling Posh about our empty seat that needs to be filled with the Van Isle handyman squad.
Yep. Got one more seat.
One more seat to fill. Yeah, what about Posh? Can't she mud and tape? Like, come on. After all these years? Good amount of parsley in there. Are we simmering yet? Not quite, hey? Turn that up a bit more then.
All you smell is garlic onions. It's so good when you walk into the house.
Tana and you just had to just move out of the dining room because she was going to get a nice dusting of plaster when you were sanding. Yep. Yeah, she's like, why are you mad at me? Why do I gotta sit over here? I'm helping. It was really funny because we had to do that with one of the dogs at our jobs too. And I think he looked at us the same way. Just like from the other side of the door. Just like you open the door and he has this saddest look on his face. He's like, what did I do? It's like, no, you can't come down here because the owner is going to be like, what did they do to my dog? Why is the dog white? Especially if the dog has longer hair, right? There we go. Nice fine chop on the parsley. We got tarragon, basil, parsley. We'll grab some thyme from outside. Hey, how do you guys find extra time in the day? Oh, I just grab it from outside. We have the apprenticeship programs out in BC similar to Alberta because Alberta and NL are pretty close to each other for that stuff. I have no idea what the apprenticeship programs are like out here. That's a good question. I mean, hey, maybe that's something that I even look into. Could be smart if I want to continue down this road. Okay, be right back. Just popping outside for a sec. Okay, Sam will go to plumbing school. I'll go into electrician. But I feel like I would like carpentry better. Nothing wrong with having another ticket under the belt. We got time for that. Around there, apprentices can get a wage subsidy, so first years can give their employers a break with a subsidy of, I think it's 60% of the journeyman's wage. That's so smart. I mean, it's kind of silly if they don't do that, right? All right, it looks like we're almost simmering. Smells super good. Okay, let's pick our thyme off of the stem. I mean, the good thing about me is if I did go back to school, I know that at least I'd have a job to go to right away when I graduated. It's not like you're trying to find a really nice, steady job where you actually enjoy working. I already got that. You need to pay apprentices at least 60% of journeyman's wage, but the subsidy you're looking up again. Okay, this is interesting. The program provides a wage subsidy of 75% to a maximum of $14 an hour for all apprentices funded under the program, and it's paid directly to the employers who hire the apprentice. I mean, that's basically a win-win, isn't it? Especially for trades, it's like you really want that hands-on training. All right, there we go. Now, last herb to chop. And then I think it is time to probably crumble the sausage into this soup. Actually, you know what? Let's do the chickpeas. We'll add our chickpeas now, just so they can get a little bit of heat on them. I don't really want them to fall apart. And then I think we'll actually do our vegetables and then the sausage last. They changed it completely since you were in college. They're showing it to you guys. You can only qualify for 2 levels and blocks of their apprenticeship. First 2 years are going to be the biggest return on investment. Totally, totally. Especially like after the apprentice graduates, if they stay with that employer, I mean, that's a pretty good relationship to have. Okay, chickpeas going in. Nice healthy starch. Give it a stir as well. Put a couple things away. Give my board a wipe. And we're almost there, guys. I don't think there's anything else I need to chop up. Cutting board is stained green from the herbs. Turn that up a bit. You've got some nice beet stains on your board now from all the juice you've been making. Yeah, that's a tough one to get out. That one, not so easy. This coffee though. Come on, simmer. Couple of soup bowls out. Okay, let's check out these sausages. Made at a local butcher shop here called the Chop Shop. So sage and turkey sausage. Looks really good. So we're gonna take that out of the casings and just put little sausage bits into the soup. As soon as that simmers, I'm gonna drop the orzo and the vegetables in and then our sausage. And then that should cook for maybe 10-ish minutes. Then we can munch, guys. Have some soup, maybe have some bagel with it. You've only had orzo once. Did you have it hot or cold? Hot, it was great. You were just impatient and cheap, so you kept buying rice. And you haven't used any rice in months. Yeah, orzo is like the pasta version of rice. That's how I think of it. I know not the same, but what's everyone's opinion on okra? To me, it has to be like fried or something like that. It has to have a more crispy texture in order for me to be able to eat it. Otherwise, it's just too mushy. It's not my favorite. Hey, Mrs. Syntax, how's it going? Happy belated Thanksgiving. One's made a tagine with orzo chicken, dried apricots, etc. So tasty. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I would not think to put orzo in the tagine. That's a good way to switch up from rice. Okay, it looks like we're almost simmering here, guys. Yeah, you know what? If you put it in something like jambalaya or gumbo, it belongs there, right? So it does taste good in that. But just by itself, I don't think I can eat it. All right, we're simmering. putting our orzo in, I think we might have to add some extra liquid as well. And then green beans and zucchini. Don't want it to be too hearty. It's a soup, not a stew. Give that a stir. Yeah, that's definitely lots of good veggies and stuff in here. Glad I added that bit of extra liquid. So once that comes to a simmer again, then we'll put our sausage in, because that'll only take a couple minutes to cook. Gumbo or you can't eat it trauma. Yep, I'm the same way. Jambalaya is always good. Like chicken, sausage, shrimps if you want. That's a good winter dish for sure. Might as well give this a little taste while we're waiting too. Kind of see what we're working with so far. Really nice sweetness from the veggies. Make yours with chorizo and chicken hearts. Oh yeah. Can't get andouille around there, but the chicken hearts, you honestly like way more than using breast. That's so good. Chicken hearts are really good for you too. Good source of iron. And yeah, not expensive at all. I can see the chorizo being really good with that. A little bit of spice and maybe smokiness from it. Very creative, Palsh. I like it. So we also want to make sure that our orzo is basically fully cooked before we put the sausage in. That's an important one. We don't want to have the soup ready and have our orzo still crunchy. I've not even tried jambalaya with andouille. So I feel ya. Maybe that's just something I'll have to make on my own. Good thing I stirred this, guys. The orzo is trying to stick onto the bottom. No, you don't. Just trying to loosen it all off. Because burnt pasta, not good. And we are simmering anyways. How is this orzo? Come here. I think we're good to add the sausage, guys. Orzo's like halfway cooked. So just squeeze our sausage out of the casing. Do it in like nice little chunks because this is gonna shrink up a little bit as well as it cooks. Just drop it in there. Boom. It's like little meatballs almost, is what we're doing with this. But way less work. And this is a turkey sausage. We're being festive. The grind on this looks really nice too. It's not too mushy. Done. Now let's stir that in. Give my hands a quick wash after touching the raw meat. And then we can also mix in all of our fresh herbs that we chopped up earlier. And that is the last thing to go in. So basil, tarragon, parsley, and thyme. So a couple of minutes for our sausage to cook and then we can eat. Smells really good. Your minestrone has always been a little bit too bitter, although the last recipe was an improvement. Why do you think it would be bitter? What could make your minestrone bitter? Maybe the canned tomatoes. If you are adding canned tomatoes, that might give a bitter taste. Yeah, too acidic, I think. Sometimes you do have to add some sweetness when you're using tomatoes and stuff like that because they are acidic. S16 alive. Thank you for the follow. That's probably it, Polish. So maybe just add a little bit of honey if you want. And that would balance it out. I'm gonna grind some pepper into here. I like pepper in soup. And then just add a little bit of salt to start. And then we'll taste as we go. I mean, we should be tasting this definitely twice before we serve it. Sometimes it even takes 3 times. Nice basil flavor. Definitely need more salt. And I might even add just a touch of lemon. See how it tastes now. Definitely Italian stuff going on there. Yeah, lemon and tomato, for some reason, that's a good combo. I'm turning that off. One last taste test before we do a plate up. This is very hearty and healthy looking.
That looks
Touch more salt. It's interesting how lemon makes stuff taste less salty as well. That's something that you might notice. Perfect. I'm gonna grab out a little bit of olive oil for garnish. Yeah, those deli containers, Polish, are amazing. They stack so well. The moment we've been waiting for, my friends. How about that soup? Get a close up first. Yum. Sage, herb, turkey sausage, onion, celery, carrot, zucchini, green beans, garlic, all of the herbs, chickpeas, orzo, basically everything in a pot. And then because this is an Italian soup, I think just a touch of olive oil to finish it. Add a little bit of richness because poultry, as we know, is quite lean. And the good fats are good for you. Yeah, look at this as we mix it up. Because all the orzo and chickpeas like to sink, and then the meat is floating. So get right down to the bottom. I didn't put any peppers in it. And then the tomatoes are canned. So it's not like super tomato-y. Got one more little meatball in here. You're a meatball. Hey Titan, how's it going today? Moonless Mercury, thank you for the follow. And thank you, Cookie. I think it turned out great. I'm loving how this is looking. Do I have any Persians by me? Your friend told me about those and it looks like that will put you to sleep after eating? What you mean, Maestro? Thanks, Mercury. Oh yeah, you're allergic to tomato. That's right, Mrs. Syntax. Sorry. Oh, the tomato skin. What? It's a pastry, like a Cinnabon. What? No, I need to know what this is, Maestro. Okay, one little garnish of our fancy olive oil. Single origin. From Barletta. In Thunder Bay. I freaking love Cinnabon though, or Cinnazeo. Okay, nice drizzle of oil. Gonna take a quick photo.
We got that oil in Italy with dark elk.
Yep. Guys, that olive oil is all the way from New York. New York.
From Italy by Twin Towers. Montreal.
Yeah, wee! New York. I'm good with that. Now we get to taste it. Oh, are you allergic to all nightshades? Crazy. So that's like eggplants and everything. Persian rolls. I'm gonna open this in another browser page and look it up after the stream, Maestro. Thunder Bay Persian rolls. Interesting.
That potatoes.
Yeah, you can post the link.
Potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, tomatillo, goji berries, amarillo, pimentos, nicotine.
Mmm.
That's what she can't eat. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've never seen them before, but this intrigues me, Maestro. The olive oil on here really brings everything together. Super, super good. Try some zucker and some green bean. The orzo's perfect. The chickpeas kind of just like fall apart in your mouth. Holy smokes, Mrs. Syntax. Even if it just touches your skin? It does look similar to a Cinnabon, hey? Definitely really good Italian flavors in this soup. Without the fresh herbs, it would not be the same. Sammy, you getting in here?
Still kind of full for my smoothie.
He's full from his things.
I'll probably have that.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. You're obsessed with peppers, really? I don't really love green peppers, but I love all the other colors, the sweet ones. Your mom got sick even just from the smell? Crazy. Okay, guys, does anyone have any recommendations of somebody to go raid?
Jay Streezy. He's doing more charity and he's on front page right now.
Is he doing St. Jude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
No, that's different. Or I just noticed that Ooze Brood just started. He rated us yesterday, and it's his last day at the deli. Okay. Sam's not on. Sam's not gaming right now. Scoozy is streaming? I didn't even know that they streamed. What's Scoozy doing? Let's go do that. Yeah, it feels bad, man. Let's go do someone new. We're gonna crush all this soup. Yeah, we're gonna go buy Sammy's wedding band. Black Friday deals. It's like, we're getting your ring on sale in case you lose it. Then I don't care because it doesn't cost that much. So in potatoes, it's in the skin, which if boiled properly isn't a problem. Well, that's good to know. But yeah, if you peel the skin off, then you're okay. Thanks, Trauma. Okay, we're gonna go raid Scoozy. I'm pretty sure I spelled this right. Cookie, I just copied what you put. Thank you guys for everything today. Cookie, thank you for the biddies, as well as Electrical Longboard, all of the new follows. Welcome in, guys. We will be back on tomorrow. We are doing a little bit of a longer stream, so a smoker stream tomorrow with the big green egg. So today we use the egg to do some baking. So wood-fired bagels. Tomorrow we're going to use it to cook some ribs. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna make some German potato salad to go with it. What else did I put on the menu as far as veggies goes? Maybe like a broccoli salad with bacon. Yum. And that'll start up pretty early. Sam, what time do you want to start tomorrow? I think the ribs take about 6 hours. So if we start around 10.
Or do you want to do like mid-afternoon?
We can start around like 9 or 10 probably.
I'll probably start the smoker at 8.
Okay, well, either way, guys, keep your notifications on so that you get the message when we go live. Let's go visit Scoozy. First time going in there, so show some love and support. Everyone have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, take care, guys. Love ya.